All right, your next comic, your last comic of the night, before I finish off a little bit at the end here. His name is, first of all, he's got the second best hat here. I think that's the first thing I should open with. He's going to be opening, when we have the Dark Comedy show coming on October 2nd, he's going to be opening that show with Rob Mayo and Tyler Morganson. He's been all over the place. I've heard him before. He is excellent. Everybody give it a hand for Peter fucking Reed.
Woo! Hello everybody, I am Peter fucking Reed, and normally, if you've seen me before, normally I come out and I talk about things, inappropriate things, like I talk about fucking my girlfriend, accidentally raping her cousin, and sex with my girlfriend sounds a lot kind of like that gynecological visit we just heard about, but normally I do talk about this kind of stuff, but there was an incident that happened. I said some things and I apologized, and I want to take back my apology and give a rare given defense of something I've said. And I say it's rare because normally if you're offended by anything I say, it's because you're fucking stupid and I don't really care. But I made the apology and I want to take back that apology, and I'll tell the story so you guys know what happened. All right. Do you guys remember, like I was mentioned earlier, that whole shooting in Toronto where that kid, he was like kind of like an attempted rapist or something? I'm not sure exactly, but he had his dick out and he got executed by the police. They shot him 9 times, then tasered him, and he died on the way to hospital. And a couple days after, I took to Twitter, like I do, and I tweeted out, and all I said was, all I'm saying is getting shot 9 times and then tased is a boss way to go out. Hashtag just saying. And it was a little while after, Vapor Central, it's a great place if you're into the whole scene. They're in Toronto. They retweeted my comment, and I was all proud of myself, and I went to sleep. The next morning I wake up and I see I have a new interaction on Twitter, and so I click onto it, and I got a remark from some guy in Toronto who claims to be some sort of elitist, which I don't understand exactly what that means, but I think that just means he thinks he's better than us. And his remark said was, not funny at all, a deplorable comment. And so this is where I made my apology. I said was, thank you, kind sir, I'm a deplorable person. And then I made one of those little hearts with the little the little pointy bracket thing, and then a 3, you know, the little heart you make. I did that, and that's an apology from me because I acknowledged what he said. Normally I would just not. But I've been thinking about it a lot, and I want to take back that apology and offer up this defense of what I've said, because I've been thinking about it, and it really is a boss way to go out. Because think about this now, there's these 2 examples. Hey man, did you hear about Sammy? Oh shit, yeah man, it was all over the news, it's on YouTube, you can watch that. He got shot 9 times, then tased, and he died on the way to hospital. He was only 18, man, that's a boss way to go out. You got that, or you got, hey man, did you hear about Sammy? No, I haven't heard from Sammy in like 3 years. Oh, that's because, like, yeah, he got this horrible brain bacteria. It was like this weird, rare shit that started growing on his brain, and it was eating away at it slowly, and it was really sad. After like a month or so, he lost control of his bladder, and he was constantly pissing himself, and then after like, you know, by the end of the year, he couldn't control his bowels. He couldn't even but then he couldn't control enough of his body to change his own diapers. So he was this constant pissy, shitty mess. And nobody else wanted to change him because he was a grown like adult, and he stunk, and who wants to go near that shit? And so he was just this constant gross mess. And then after like a year and a half, he was bedridden, and the whole last year of his life, he was in a hospital, and it was like just this slow, painful death. And you know, because assisted suicide laws in this country prevent him from being put down, they just had to like suffer it out, you know. And it was really, really sad. And Out of those two, getting shot 9 times and then tased, total boss way to go out, right? I've instructed my girlfriend that if I'm terminal and they're like, yeah, you got like a couple days left to live, we're gonna round up the police, and it'll be in London. The police here need the target practice, right? And so we'll get like 20 police officers, we'll get like an LTC bus and shit, and I'll get on the bus, and like fuck just 9 times, right? All 20 cops will get to fucking empty a clip into me, right? So I'll be like standing there, and they'll be like surrounded this bus, and they'll start shouting at me, and they'll just start shoot. The first bullet, in part of the agreement is the first bullet has to be like here somewhere, so I die first, and they'll like shoot me, and I'll be like just slow, like dramatic, like something from a movie. I'll be like, and they'll like all be surrounding me, shoot me, and I'll be like, and then like I'll be on the ground, and they'll all be like, you know, surrounding me, like, you know, and when the last fucking bullets are fired, they'll all just throw down their guns, and they'll pull it like a taser, and not that shitty fucking neck taser thing or whatever, but like the awesome taser that shoots the 2 wires, and all 20 will have a taser, so like 40 wires sticking to me, and I'll be on the ground, and like ideally 1 or 2 things will happen. Either I'll set on fire, or 2, it'll be like enough voltage, I'll just like reanimate enough just to like jump up and go, and then die in the most awesome zombie apocalyptic like death ever. And that's what I've instructed my girlfriend to do, because getting shot and then tasered is way more dignifying than dying a slow, painful death in a shitty hospital. I've been Peter fucking Reed. You've all just been fucked.